Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Safaree and Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop. Today he came out to tell his truth about being a deadbeat dad. Yes, you heard me, a deadbeat dad. So he said he is not one to bash any woman or any baby mamas, but he has had enough of Erica's nonsense. So according to Safaree, he said Erica is always fighting. She's very fiercey and just violent. She's a very violent person. As we see in Love and Hip Hop, she's always into fight. She's loudmouth and just, ill-mannered. Well, as you know, about 4 years ago, Erica Mena and Safaree, they got married on the show, and it was a beautiful, elegant wedding. I was definitely rooting for them back then. I thought it was so sweet how they fell in love, and I was all in the middle of it. Yes, I was rooting for both of them. Sadly, a few years after, they decided to part. So they have a boy and a girl. Well, she is always talking about him being a deadbeat dad, not coming over to visit the children. Well, today he said the reason why he's not visiting the children because she is always like getting him riled up. She wants him to get into a fight or wants him to put his hands on her, and he said he's not going to do that. So he's not going to visit the children unless it's at a public place or a hospital or a police station or something like that, because he knows her temper and he does not want to get in trouble with the law. If that's the case, I can understand why he doesn't want to meet up with her. He also said she can also meet him with the children at a family's place, which sounds reasonable, but most women wouldn't go the extra mile. Put yourself in her position. Most women wouldn't go the extra mile to do that because they'll see it from a different angle, like you not wanting to come over and see your child. Some may see it as, why should I leave my comfort zone to please you? To them, you're probably looking, lazy, like you don't want to drive all the way to come and get your children. Well, I think it's for them both to work it out and to meet in the middle. If that's the real reason why he doesn't want to go to her house, I find that that's reasonable, but we're going to hear her story sometime soon. He said being a parent to his children, she's always watching his every move. She is always commenting on things that he does. It's like he's getting anxiety when she's around. He cannot make any decisions about the children without her knowing. She always has to know everything about what's going on. Being as they're co-parenting, she should know, certain things, major things that's being centered around the children. I agree with her on that. Yes. According to him, his relationship with her is toxic. According to Safaree, I guess he's not seeing the children as he would like. But, if you're not coming over to get the kids, then I guess the kids are not going to come over by you. So someone has to be the bigger person. He mentioned, like in the summertime, he placed the children in a camp, and Erica was upset about it. The camp cost about $2,000, and the kids were only able to stay a few days, and then they were taken out because Erica did not want them to be in the camp without her knowledge. Him being with Erica for about 3 years, he said he sat down and, well, Erica, she has a son from a previous relationship, and that son does not live with her. And he said he always wondered why that son wasn't with her. And one day he asked the son, why don't you want to be with your mom? And he said, if I live with my mom, I'm going to unalive myself. I don't know exactly how true that is, but if he said that, that's not really, that's not looking too good on Erica's side. Or maybe he was just kidding, I always wonder why she didn't have her son too. On the show, I've heard that she didn't have her son, and people on the show would have made little slick stuff about her son not liking her, and she would get very upset, like, don't talk about me and mine, I take care of my child. But according to Safaree, she doesn't even pay child support for that child. So she's also a deadbeat on that end. So they're both, I guess they're both deadbeats. Safaree also said it's not about money. It's not about money. It's about him being a parent to his children. He cannot be a parent if he's being constantly watched around his children. If he goes to any places or do anything with his children, she's calling. If they're if they're at his house, she's on the phone asking who is there, what are they doing, just monitoring anything, and that will give you anxiety, as I said before. You know, he's on Love and Hip Hop, and they have like several scenes. While he was filming, she called and she asked him, are the kids there? Why are the kids in the film? But he didn't have the kids in the film because he knew that he had to get consent from her, and that wouldn't have gone too well with her. So therefore, because he has to consult her or ask her certain things, he cannot do certain things with the children, so they are being left out. He stated the last straw that he told himself he had it with her, like he was having a normal discussion with her, and she just got out of place and was screaming and cursing and breaking things and just doing things that were not normal. And from there on, I guess the relationship went sour. He also said that Erica sent some explicit photos of him, I guess bare butt, to his mom and his sister. Like, who would do such a thing? What is going on? Yeah, we women will do that, yes, but not to the mom and sister. I've never heard about that one. We'll send it to the girlfriend, but not the mom and sister. No, Erica, what's wrong with you? I also saw her in the video, like Erica was seen breaking glass in his home and making a scene. She's even seen climbing the fence with a ladder that she bought. Because maybe those are not on the same day, maybe he was still checking her and she probably climbed the fence so she can see who was inside. I mean, he's telling his side. You can also look at it from another side too. But it does look crazy of her climbing that fence. She even bought her own ladder to climb the fence. I'm going to put a picture in there so you guys can see. And the way she was, that girl is a hothead. Safaree basically was just saying that Erica is very controlling. She's always harassing him constantly. And only her can tell us. I know soon she'll come out and tell us why she's harassing him. I should have waited a little bit longer, but this tea is so hot, it's boiling over. He said he's drained and he cannot take this anymore. Not that he's bashing her, but he's had enough. And people have been telling him to come forward to tell his side, because in public, everyone sees him as a deadbeat dad. But the reason why he is not probably seeing his children, because she doesn't want to meet him in the middle, and he knows the reason why he cannot be close to her, because he might get in trouble. Boy, I just pray for those kids that are in this situation, because I did see a video where she was going off. She came and got the kids. She broke up glasses on the floor, windows, and she took up the kids' stuff and they walked out the door and went into the car. So the kids are all there in the middle, experiencing all this frustration and this temper. I just think Erica needs a little bit of therapy. I always thought she was although she used to flip out at the mouth, I didn't think she was that bad. I really didn't think that she was that bad. And it was just all an act for the show. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this piece of news, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, and comment down below.